Welcome back to Case Files, where we dive into our players. In today's episode, we're going to take a closer look at Chris Lindstrom on how well he performed to get an All-Pro title. Let's check out the film. Against the Cleveland Browns, Lindstrom had a good game with 20 passing snaps and 35 rushing snaps. He allowed Marcus Mariota not to get hit, and he tried to find a lot of holes where Tyler Algier can bust through the line. Let's check out the film. So, on this play, Lindstrom is going against number 44, Sione Takitaki, linebacker, to making sure that he does not hit Cordell Patterson and make sure he does not lose a single yardage. And you see right there, he gives enough time and enough space where he can quickly, number 84, get the first down. On this play, Lindstrom is going against Tommy Togiai, defensive tackle, 4th rounder, second year out of Ohio State, to make sure he doesn't hit Marcus Mariota for this nice first down to Parker Hesse. So what I like about Chris Lindstrom's stance is he's firm with his hands. He moves them both upward so Togiai can use his own body frame to twist and turn to move his arms around Lindstrom. You can see right there where Lindstrom is not budging an edge. You know what makes good fake handoffs so realistic? Is the good offensive line play where everybody's doing the part to excel, thinking that Tyler Algier is going to get the ball. But when we can clearly see Algier is pushing number 98 to the left side and trying to spin move his way around to get to the running back, it doesn't work because in actuality Marcus Mariota has the ball to get this amazing first down. I love watching how Lindstrom just easily shifts his momentum and goes after number 50, Jacob Phillips, to make sure he doesn't even touch the running back, but unfortunately number 43 does, but still great effort. This is an incredible play by Lindstrom and Caleb McGarry where they both penetrate 3 defenders to making sure that the running back get the first down. So we'll break it down real quickly where you can see Lindstrom is going against Perrion Winfrey and Jacob Phillips both at the same time where they are pushing them on the left side. Incredible defeat. Lindstrom shows the quickness that he has to deal with number 96, moves him out of the way, and then goes towards the 2 linebackers to push them on the right side to making sure that the running back get the first down. This play is very important because he's going against Jordan Elliott, and if Jordan Elliott beats Chris Lindstrom, Tyler Algier would not have gotten this big yard of gain. In Week 10 against the Carolina Panthers, the Falcons division rival, on primetime Thursday night, this was a bad game for Lindstrom. He had 39 passing snaps and 24 running snaps, and he was struggling a lot in this game, and you can always have a bad game. It happens. We are human. We're never going to be 100% perfect in each game, but this was very interesting to see how much he struggled in this game, and let's find out why. On this play, Lindstrom is going against the blitz by Frankie Louvu, number 49, and trying to get after Marcus Mariota, but you can clearly see it doesn't work out. These are a lot of plays that Lindstrom does where a lot of fans probably don't realize that he goes on the second level, beat his man, Shaq Thompson, but unfortunately the play doesn't work out very well. Lindstrom was going against Derek Brown, number 95, defensive tackle, but clearly it didn't pan out because Lindstrom didn't use the proper techniques to set in place where Derek Brown just quickly used his swim move to get him off kilter to wrap up the running back. So on this play, it's very close where Matt Ioannidis almost gets the sack to Marcus Mariota, where Marcus realizes this, so he quickly throws the ball to Demarius Byrd where he gets the first down. But you clearly see Lindstrom is trying really hard not to be pushed back, but clearly he is doing his best not to fall, so he's standing upwards. Here's one-on-one against Derek Brown, where Lindstrom actually wins his individual battle to making sure Brown does not get after the running back. So on this play, Matt Ioannidis, number 99, bulldoze Chris Lindstrom to the ground, where luckily Marcus Mariota threw the ball quickly enough where Olamide Zaccheaus caught it for the first down. This is what I like to see for Lindstrom when he's going against a 320-pounder and a 6'5" defensive tackle where he just uses his arm length to making sure that he doesn't get a flag and make sure he's pushing the right way. Sometimes when you're playing an NFL game, you're just gonna have to realize you're just playing an NFL freak who just breaks all the rules. Doesn't matter if you have the correct form, the correct play, the correct mindset right here where Chris Lindstrom does everything correct, by the way, but Derrick Brown just uses his gorilla strength just to push him off and to try to get a sack to Marcus Mariota, and it affected the play where it didn't work out properly. On this play, Lindstrom is going against Yetur Matos Grados, number 97, where I think it's a 50-50 battle where you clearly see that he gets it on the first level, but then he kind of lets go kind of too quickly, but it doesn't really affect the run with Tyler Algier, where he still gets the first down because of his powerful legs and with the other offensive linemen pushing him forward. For the last Carolina clip, Lindstrom is going against Marquise Haynes, where they both fight it out until he just lets go, where Haynes sacks Marcus Mariota for a loss. In Week 12 against the Washington Commanders, I thought Chris Lindstrom had an excellent game with 26 passing snaps with 31 running snaps. I thought and overall he had an outstanding performance, and I'll show you why. For the first clip, Marcus is doing a RPO where Chris Lindstrom has to go head-to-head with Daron Payne to making sure that he does not tackle Marcus Mariota. Let's not forget about the form and timing every time the ball is snapped, because you got to make sure you fill in the right holes where the running back can easily get into the full altitude of the big gashing gates. And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, where Drew Dalton and Chris Lindstrom gives Huntley a true wide open space to make his maneuvers. This is first class offensive line play where Chris Lindstrom takes on two guys and giving Tyler Algier this amazing gaping hole for a first down, where Algier has easy freedom, where he's going after Daron Payne, and then he clearly goes to the second level to go after 59 Bostic to making sure that Tyler Algier does not even get tackled. Marcus Mariota is using an RPO to making sure he gets this first down, while Chris Lindstrom and Daron Payne are duking it out. On this play call, Chris Lindstrom is going to be the supporting cast to Drew Dalton, where Drew Dalton is going to face Daron Payne, while Chris Lindstrom is going against number 31 safety Karam Curl. And clearly for Payne, he won the matchup because Lindstrom quickly just dabbed him a little bit, but not really give up the first push-up. So that's why this play didn't work very well. When the ball was snapped, Chris Lindstrom didn't have a good stance where he was angling the right protection to making sure Daron Payne didn't get Marcus Mariota a sack. But luckily for him, he still fought on because Marcus Mariota decided to throw it real quickly. I really love this play because it's so simple but it's so effective, where Tyler Algier is trying to find the hole. He sees it where the offensive line are giving him that little space where he realized he needs to go there to dive down to make sure he gets the first down. And you know what? It works so perfectly where they're all in sync and they all trust each other. That's awesome. In Week 16 against the Baltimore Ravens, I thought Chris Lindstrom had a good game with 39 passing snaps and 32 rushing snaps. I thought he did a pretty good job when it comes to the pass rush over there. A lot of times I've noticed when they were doing running plays, they weren't gaining a lot of yards. So that's why it wasn't an excellent play, because it was kind of hard for him to find the good holes. But let's watch the video. Even though this play doesn't work out very well, Chris Lindstrom still flips over Justin Atabuke, number 92, and it's pretty hilarious, I think. On this screenplay, Chris Lindstrom is facing Isaiah Mack, number 94, to making sure that he doesn't touch CP, and it works pretty well. So on this play, the Atlanta Falcons are using a play action to make sure that Tyler Algier is getting wide open coverage, making sure he doesn't get touched. And you can see Chris Lindstrom is going against Brent Urban to make sure that Urban does not try to capture Tyler Algier in the run game, and clearly he escapes through it and gets the first down. If you clearly see on the right side that Lindstrom is taking down Mack with him, and that's something I like to see. What I like about this play is that Chris Lindstrom is going to face number 92 for his main duel, but then he sees that Caleb McGarry needs help, so he helps him out. I love seeing that Chris Lindstrom showing his athleticism down the field, trying to get to the second level to make sure the linebacker Patrick Queen does not even touch Avian Williams to try to get a first down. Again, the Falcons are using Chris Lindstrom to being their anchor because he's facing Wilcron Smith, the linebacker, making sure he doesn't affect the pass. Watch where Tyler Algier is moving through the line because Drew Dolman and Chris Lindstrom are giving him great gate holes to go through. On this play, Chris Lindstrom is going against two players in 92 Adabuke and number 14 Kyle Hamilton, the safety. For our last game to cover for this episode, in Week 18 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, our division rival, I thought Chris Lindstrom had an excellent game with 35 passing snaps and 29 rushing snaps. I thought he helped Desmond Ridder to find his way and to give us the last game victory for the season. Let's watch the video. I like what Chris Lindstrom is doing with his stance and his techniques, making sure that he doesn't get overpowered by the speedy linebacker Devin White, number 45, who's trying to create the blitz to make sure that Desmond Ridder gets frazzled or makes it incomplete, but unfortunately he does because he was a little bit too impatient with his throwing mechanics. Lindstrom is going against Akeem Hicks, number 96, and Akeem Hicks almost gets the sack, but good thing for Lindstrom, he hold on tightly so Desmond Ridder could make this incredible throw. This is an incredible play by Lindstrom where he's going against Devin White, number 45, to make sure Algier doesn't even get hit or touched. And the cool thing about it is you clearly see right now that number 22 and 45 are both collided with each other. That makes it even more special where Algier has plenty enough room to get through that big burst without even getting phased. Amazing work. This is a great clip to dissect on how good Lindstrom is against the blitz, where he's going against Devin White, who's trying to get after the quarterback, but you can tell and you can see that he's going for toe, up and down, left and right to make sure that Desmond Ridder doesn't even get touched by Devin White until he slides down. Lindstrom is using his motor and strength while his helmet is being pushed up by William Golston, trying to create an open lane. On this play, Lindstrom is going to bull run over Logan Hall, number 90, to make sure that he's not even close to near Tyler Algier, and that's a pretty good strength right there. We have another bend but don't break type of play where Chris Lindstrom is fighting inch by the defender, but even still, he does not give him the chance to hit Desmond Ridder. Lindstrom has been proven to be the anchor for this offensive run game where he's going against Logan Hall and he clearly grabs hold of him tightly to make sure that Algier has a clean cut through pathway, and you can see right here on this clip where he just sees the ball vision, sees the little gap, and takes it the advantages that Chris Lindstrom has providing him for. I love this clip because it shows you how much Lindstrom helps his other comrades in need. When he gets done with his business, he helps someone else's with their business. Footwork and good communication goes a long way to make plays like these, where Drew Dolman and Chris Lindstrom use both hands, both timing, and both wrist movement to make this wide open gap for Tyler Algier. This is the play that won us the game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where Chris Lindstrom had 1 second decision to make sure that Desmond Ridder didn't get sacked because he was going against two linebackers. Only a true Pro Bowler caliber guard can have the tenacity and not get frazzled or something like that, and that was something on the line that I love to see. So what is the final verdict? Yes, Chris Lindstrom definitely deserved this Pro Bowl because what he did for all 17 games, and by the way, I watched all 17 games and make sure that this video wasn't over an hour and 30 minutes, so I decided to put in 5 games to kind of show you what he got and what he has improved on his hand techniques, the footworks, the stance against bigger and sometimes faster defensive line and defensive end and linebacking core was outstanding, and there's a reason why that the Falcons picked him in the first round back so many years ago where we Falcon fans didn't like the pick. If you guys like this type of content, please let me know. Until the next time, Troy Andersen will be the next video. So what do Falcons do? Rise up.